Hare Krishna. So people ask, why are you chanting Hare Krishna always? Hmm? What is the significance of that? And what is this bhakti, 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 bhakti? Because if you see in the Bhagavad Gita as it is, in every page there is at least name of Krishna and Bhakti is there. Although it is a karma section, jnana section, bhakti section, wherever you will find Krishna's name and Bhakti is there. So people ask, what is this bhakti, 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 bhakti? What is this? So bhakti is just like a big ocean. Okay, and we will try to understand what bhakti, because we are nitya baddha, we are not nitya mukta as far as current condition is concerned. So nitya baddha jeev can only able to speak when he get kripa, mercy of pure Vaishnavas, Acharyas, Guru and Gaurangas, and ultimately Lord Sri Krishna. So let's do Mangala Charan and we will start in describing what bhakti in just like a drop. We will describe a drop of bhakti in the ocean. Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Ham Shri Guru Shri Tapatakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavashta Shri Rupam Sagar Jatam Sagan Raghunathan Vitam Tvam Chajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parajana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagan Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitasya Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vashnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityamani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pashtadi Deshatarini Vanchakalpadrubhyashta Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Okay, Hare Krishna. So regarding bhakti, so bhakti is a big ocean. We are not at all able to explain about the bhakti because it is a great ocean. The book is there called Bhakti Rasa Amrita Sindhu. Bhakti Rasa Amrita Sindhu. And this book was written by one of the Acharyas, Srila Rupa Goswami. Now there is again one commentary by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He titled that commentary as Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu. He is a great Acharya, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. But what he wrote there, what he titled that as a Bindu, not a Sindhu, but a Bindu, a drop. And again, Srila Prabhupada wrote the commentary on that Rupa Goswami's, Srila Rupa Goswami's Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Okay, so you will find that book in any temple. You will find there, and you can get that book. You will get the detailed description about that. But the all Vedic literature, even Srimad Bhagavatam and even all other Puranas are full of the Krishna Kathas and Bhakti. So even Prabhupada wrote in one of the purport that the only means to live as a human life is to do bhakti only. Just that is the aim of life, to do bhakti, devotional service. But now we have engaged in so many activities. And the same, I think, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, soul is always active. It is not inactive. So we have to work. If you do not work, how can we sustain? So for the sustenance, we have to work. But people are engaged in so many hard work that they don't even care for sleeping, eating. They don't care for this heat, cold. But they work hard and hard and hard and hard. So one shloka is there which describes what is bhakti. Bhakti can be described by so many shlokas. So many shlokas are there in Srimad Bhagavatam and other Vedic literature. if we try to speak what the bhakti is, even if we get the lifetime of Lord Brahma, still it will unfinished. That's why we will see not even drop. I can't see drop because Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur titled as Bhakti Rasamurta Sindhu Bindu. He is Acharya. So what we or I can speak about the bhakti. But let us try what is bhakti. We can only speak by the mercy of Guru and Gauranga, by the mercy of Guru, pure Vaishnavas. Then we can speak. Otherwise, it's not possible. So let's take one shloka and then we'll describe what exactly bhakti means. So Prabhupada says in one word what bhakti means. It is unalloyed devotion. Unalloyed. You know what is alloy? Alloy wheel. There was a spoke wheel and now there is alloy wheel. So alloy means a mixture of different metal, different metal. That is alloy wheel, alloy. So there is a mixture. So unalloyed devotion means there should not be any mixture. What kind of mixture? Mixture of desire, mixture of jnana, mixture of karma. It should be unalloyed, without any return, expectation. Anya abhilashita shunyam. Anya means any. Abhilasha means ichha, desire. Shunya means zero. Anya abhilasha. What kind of that anya abhilasha? Separate from the desire of Krishna. That is anya abhilasha. If you have a desire separate from the desire of Krishna, then it is anya abhilasha. Anya abhilashita shunyam. How should be bhakti? Ayhaituki apratihata. We should not have any motive behind that. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita about the Ananya Bhakti or Shuddha Bhakti or Kevala Bhakti. Then he also mentioned about Sadhana Bhakti. And it is in detail described in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, even in Nectar of Instruction. So now let us see one shloka from the Shastras. That shloka is quoted by several times by Srila Prabhupada in his lectures, conversation letters. Okay, that shloka. The shloka is Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktir Uchyate. Now let us try to break these words. Rishikena. This word Rishika means senses, means Indriya. Rishika. Now next word is Rishikesha. Now Rishika and Isha. Rishika means senses. Just 1 minute. Okay, sorry to disturb. Okay, so Rishika means senses. Rishikesha, na? So Rishika means senses and Isha means controller. So you find the verse in Ishopanishad, the first mantra, Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatayam Jagat. So there Isha Vasya principle is discussed. So there Isha means controller. The Upanishads, they hits the Ishvara, hint the Ishvara, not hits, hint the Ishvaras. So what is that? Isha means controller. So here also Rishikesha means master of senses, controller of senses. So what the shloka says, Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam, service. Now the shloka says, if we engage our senses in the service of master of senses, and who is the master of senses? Krishna. Krishna Parama Purushe. He is a Param Bhakta, absolute, supreme enjoyer. Now we have to engage our senses in the service of Krishna. We have to engage our senses in the service of master of the senses. And that is Bhaktir Uchyate. Bhakti Uchyate means to say. That is Bhakti. Simply, what the shloka says that we have to engage our senses in service of Lord Sri Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that Jarada ko tarak hai Krishner upadesh. Whomsoever you meet, instruct them about this Krishna Upadesh. There in Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Amara Adnyaya, by my order. Become a spiritual master and deliver all the world. So what does this mean? By instructing everyone about the Upadesha, instruction of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, we have to engage everyone in the service of Lord Krishna. We have to engage them in the service of Guru and Gauranga. That's Bhakti. But that service should be unalloyed. The service should be unalloyed. So, the bhakti which we are doing now is Vaidhi Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita about the Shuddha Bhakti. Krishna says, whose mind and intelligence is fixed on me, is very dear to me. And he is doing a Shuddha Bhakti. So Arjuna then said, this mana or this mind is very flickering, is very chanchala. How can I focus my mind on you? It is little bit difficult for a people. So then Krishna says, Abhyasena, study how to do bhakti. Therefore, what we are doing today or nowadays is a Vaidhi Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti, not a Raganuga Bhakti. The emotions coming in our mind should be spontaneous. We should not imitate. So, Prabhupada also mentioned this imitator in Ishopanishad. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he is a great acharya. He wrote about the Apasampradayas and he wrote there and he described 13 Apasampradayas deviated from the Vaishnava philosophy. And one of that Sampradaya like Avula, Bahula, and one of that is Sahajiya, imitators. Sahajiya, it means they imitate that they are at a Raganuga Bhakti level. Just they will cry, they will roll on the ground, everything they will do, just like mentioned in the Shastras, but that is not Raganuga Bhakti. Those are the imitators, and we have to, what we can learn that we should not imitate any pure devotee. We even should not try to develop the qualities mentioned by Sri Krishna in the Jnana section. 20 qualities he mentioned in the Jnana section. These qualities will automatically come when we sincerely do japa. This is one of the service. While if we chant attentively, that is very important. This instruction is one of the 10 instructions given by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Chant attentively. That is the instruction he had given. Chant attentively and what? Regularly. If you chant attentively, regularly, then what will happen? In Shiksha Ashtakam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Cheto Darpan Marjanam. The dust, now it is covered. Now our consciousness is covered by that dust, anarthas. That pure name or that chanting sincerely will remove that dust and you will able to clearly see. Some people says that show me God, show me God. Do you have eyes to see the God? So to see the Lord, what does that mean? I think I have discussed that topic in another session, but little bit here. In this Kali Yuga, the seeing of God and listening about God is the same. Bhakti do not go through the eyes, but through the ears. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. The first thing mentioned by Prahlad Maharaj in 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is Shravanam. He doesn't say Kirtanam Shravanam. No. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam. Shravanam. Lord Sri Krishna also said in Bhagavad Gita, Tat Shuno. Arjun, listen. Tat Shuno. Shruvatam Swakatah Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanam Radhyangasti Abhadrani Vidhonati Sruit Satam. Listen, we have to listen the Krishna Katha. Shruvatam Swakatah Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanam Radhyangasti Abhadrani. Whatever there dirt in your heart will be vanquished, will be removed if we sincerely practice bhakti, if we sincerely do seva. Okay, it should be ahetuki. You should not have any purpose behind that. As soon as there is a purpose behind that, that means you are doing a Mishrit Bhakti. So Mishrit Bhakti, there are so many mixture. It may be the Bhakti may be a Jnana Mishrit Bhakti or Karma Mishrit Bhakti. That's why Krishna said in 2nd chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, we are not body but we are spirit soul. So because we are identifying with this body, that we are thinking that all the desires that come in my mind, all the desires of the bodies are my desire, because I am this body. That is the problem. The jiva or soul came here and he tries to imitate God. He tries to imitate Krishna. Krishna is a Parama Bhokta. But this jiva was, is, and always be a part of Prakriti, marginal energy. He has come under the part of Prakriti. And Prakriti cannot be a Bhokta. Prakriti cannot be an enjoyer. Prakriti is enjoyed. Remember this. Prakriti is enjoyed and jiva is a part of Prakriti. Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 7.4, 7.5, this material nature, this apara Prakriti and this jivas, they are para Prakriti, but still they are Prakriti. And this jiva cannot become equal to the God, cannot become a Krishna. The jiva is eternal, servant of the God, and not now he is a servant and he will become Krishna. It's not like that. That is the concept of impersonalism. You are God, I am God, everyone is God. That is the concept of impersonalism school of thought. Thought of school, okay. Thought of school, okay. So Krishna says that the Shuddha Bhakti is mentioned there. Kevala Bhakti or Ananya Bhakti. And next he mentioned, Arjuna says that it is difficult to perform or focus the mind on you. What should I do? The Krishna says, then try to study how to do bhakti. And what we are doing now is a sadhana bhakti or Vaidhi bhakti. Okay, so that this particular shloka says that we have to always engage ourselves in Krishna's service. See, empty mind is demon's house. As well as there is a space, something will come in your mind and it will deviate you from the bhakti. Maya is always there. Now, you are doing bhakti, it means officially you are declaring war against Maya. Maya do not concern the regular people because they are always under the Maya. But the Bhakta who have declared the war against Maya, Maya especially look after him. He will take exams. He will take exam. So, doing bhakti, that doesn't mean it is very, very, very easy. It's not like that. So while doing bhakti, you may get so many challenges in your life. But bhakti is so potent that challenges are nothing but, because it is said in the Srimad Bhagavatam, these material problems filled in this material world are just like a big ocean. You cannot go out of that ocean by any means. Any means. There is no any means to go out of that ocean. But if one takes the shelter of Guru, Krishna, Gauranga, then that material or entire material ocean become the footprint of calf, and that we can easily pass. So these difficulties will come and will go. Agama apayino anitya, they are not eternal. They will come, they will go. We do not have to disturb. That is a dhira purusha, dhira person, stable person, sober person. Okay, so bhakti, there are nine tenets of the bhaktis. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. But foremost is Shravanam, Kirtanam. So we have to chant Krishna's name and we have to hear Krishna's name. That we have to do. And it should be unalloyed. But the initial stages, there are some mixture of material desires, karma, jnana. But if you do sincerely, that we have to ask internally, am I doing the bhakti or chanting sincerely or not? The answer will automatically come in your mind. No. You are taking mobile and you are chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Someone is calling you, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. What is that? Yes, everything is Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. We are not a Nitya Mukta Jeev. For Nitya Mukta Jeev, there are no regulations. There are no any rules for Nitya Mukta Jeev. They are always Nitya Mukta. But they follow all the rules and regulations to show us how we have to follow their footsteps. For that reason they are following. Otherwise, for Nitya Mukta Jiva, there is no any regulations. They are always in the thinking of Krishna. Mama Anusmaram. Always in the thinking of Krishna. But we are affected by the modes of material nature. But because Nitya Mukta Purush, they do not affect by the modes of material nature. Therefore, they are always engaged in the Krishna service. But we are affected by the modes of material nature. For that reason, we have to follow some rules and regulations. That is sadhana bhakti. That is Vaidya bhakti. We should not imitate of pure devotees. We should not imitate that. Because their stara stage is very high. Our stage is very at the inferior level. So that's why Krishna says, study, abhyasena. And if we study and if we seriously do chanting, service, everything, then somehow or other we will definitely reach to that position. What kind of that position? We will not become Krishna, we will not become Ishvara, but we will become real servant of the God. We will become real servant of the God. Just like Mahaprabhu said, na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagadish kamaye mama janmani janmanishwari bhavatad bhaktir ayhaituki tvai ayhaituki. Mahaprabhu gave 8 shlokas, instructions like that. So in that shloka, Mahaprabhu said, I don't want this. Na dhanam, na janam. I don't want wealth, na followers, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, beautiful woman. Jagdish kamaye. Mama janmani janmanishwari. He even do not expect that I want to go in Golok Dhama and I want to be with you. He said, Janmani, Janmanishwari, wherever I am, whether I am in any place, but what I desire, Bhautat Bhaktir Ayhaityukitvaya. I should always be engaged in your loving devotional service. That's it. So, various acharyas gives a wonderful, purport about the Shikshashtakam. This whole Shikshashtakam is full with the knowledge. Mm. And it will enlighten us how to progress ourselves in bhakti. Mm. I think I mentioned. I think I did not. I remember, but the art of chanting Hare Krishna by His Holiness Mahanidhi Swami. This book is there, and even His Grace Bhurijan Das. He also wrote one book as a japa. So in that book, especially in the japa, he mentioned how to progress in bhakti by chanting as per these 8 shlokas of Shikshashtaka. Okay, so I tried by the mercy of my Shiksha gurus, then Guru and Gauranga, and by mercy of all the devotees, that I could able to speak something. So there may be some, mistakes may be there. There may be some mistakes. So if I made any mistake at your footstep, please forgive me. Okay, thank you very much for attending this session. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bo, Hare Krishna.